Hello everyone, welcome to Chat and Chill episode 2, the podcast where art meets activism. I'm Rose, and today we're diving into a project that's equal parts music, movement, and mental health advocacy. Imagine tuning anxiety into lyrics, worries into beats, and cultural taboos into a punk pop anthem. Let's unpack how creativity can crack open conversations we've been taught to bury. Okay, let's start with a question. When was the last time someone genuinely asked you, how are you feeling? Not the casual, how is it going, but a real check-in. In many Asian cultures, mental health struggles are often hidden behind phrases like, oh, it's not a big deal, or just push through. That's the reality for so many young people. I've talked to classmates, scrolled through social media, and realized we're experts at masking pain, but what happens when we turn those unspoken struggles into something you can dance to? First, we collected raw emotions from Google Forms, late-night chats, scribbled notes, then we fed that data into AI tools to generate lyrics and melodies. But here is where it got spicy. My group wanted a zen, mindful track, but I said, nah, let's make it punk. Controversial, right? But think about it, if we're always told to be quiet, maybe we need a scream in the form of a bass drop. Bedroom pop meets punk? That's the sound of rebellion against stigma. So next, we tested interventions. Picture this, a room full of students doing 八段锦, a traditional Chinese exercise followed by a smashing water bottles labeled anxiety. One participant told me, breaking those bottles felt like breaking a rule, like I was finally allowed to admit I'm not okay. And then we played our song. People laughed at the lyrics, not because they were funny, but because they were too real. What did I learn? The creativity isn't just about making art, it's about creating spaces where vulnerability isn't weakness. When we sang those lyrics together, it wasn't just a workshop, it was a counter-narrative to the just ground harder culture. So, if you take one thing from this, next time someone says, it's not a big deal, play them this podcast, or better yet, hand them a water bottle and say, your turn. Thanks for listening, and if you're related to this, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, sometimes the bravest thing you can do is turn your worries into a playlist. Catch you next time on Chat and Chill. Bye!